To go to the ER last night. Please tell me you or someone you know has had to go to the ER for a more embarrassing reason than what I had. A little bit of backstory. I've been battling a head cold for the last week and a half, but for the last week I thought it was allergies until it's getting progressively worse and no allergy medicines are working on me anymore. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is a head cold. I don't know. I also had to go to the OBGYN over the last week because my period has been so irregular since we started trying for a family, and something came up on our scans there that I was not prepared for. So a lot has been happening in my last week and a half, okay? Anyways, at dinner, I noticed that I couldn't feel my feet, but I just thought I was sitting weird. You know, when you're sitting weird and you're like, oh, my feet, I can't really feel them, but you move around and you can feel them again. That kind of is what happened. We get home from dinner. My mom is over, my husband's at home, and I go to wash my face off. I put my PJs on. I look in the mirror after washing my face off. Everything is purple. Around my lips are purple. My lips are purple. My eyes were very dark purple. And all over my arms and my legs, my feet and my hands were splotchy purple and white. And I literally came out and I was like, do I look weird to you guys? And they looked at me and were like, what the frick is going on with you? I'm like, I don't know. I literally have no idea. But at this point, I felt like I was running a low-grade fever because I had the chills, and I was like, okay, something is wrong. I'm not feeling good. So I go grab some grapes because what we found out of the doctors last week, I've been cutting processed sugars and processed carbs. So I'm like, maybe my body's just craving some sugar right now. I go eat some grapes. I eat a banana, try to get my blood sugars up. Nothing is working. I'm feeling floaty. And so a couple of minutes goes past, the banana is settled in, and I'm looking at my hands and they're not getting better. They're actually bright white now at this point. It was so scary and weird. And then I started to notice that my calves were numb. The outside of my calves were just numb. And I had said to my husband, I was like, I actually think maybe we should go to the ER because they had already recommended me to go to the hospital. And I was like, no. But then I was like, you know what? I can't feel my calves. They just feel weird. And my feet were numb at dinner. So I'm like, something must be up. Let's go. And again, I also went to the OBGYN because we're having issues. My period's nonstop late right now. So I'm 12 days late on my period and I'm testing negative. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm pregnant. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my diet changes have affected this. I don't know if it's my head cold. Can you see that there's been a lot going on in the last week and a half that I have no idea what's going on with my body? So we go to the hospital. It's 9 p.m. We get there. I start kind of explaining to them what's happening. They're looking at me. I'm splotchy everywhere, whatever. But to go to the hospital, I put on a hoodie, sweatpants, and socks and slippers. I never wear socks. But I wore them because I'm like, well, if they admit me overnight, I don't want to walk around on the hospital floors barefoot. They checked me into the hospital last night and I'm there for an hour. The doctor comes in and at this point my splotchiness is there, but my coloration is back. I'm back to being pink and I'm just normal pink and white splotchiness. And he runs